find whatever is most comfortable. It could be cross-legged, sitting on your heels if that feels better, and then just bring your hands to the knees, tops of the thighs, and then go ahead and close your eyes. Just take a moment this morning to arrive on our mats, waking up the body, waking up the mind, drawing our attention to the breath. You might start to lengthen your inhales. And as you lengthen your inhales, notice they might become deeper, more controlled, long, slow, measured breath. And starting to lengthen the exhales as well. Sitting nice and tall. Take one more round of breath here. Big inhale, belly expanding. And then exhale it all the way out. Good. Start to blink the eyes open, slowly opening the eyes. And then we're going to come over into a tabletop pose. So whether that's kind of rolling over the knees here or coming over to the side, whatever works best for you, we'll meet in a tabletop. So our shoulders are right over our wrists and our hips are right over our knees. Now from here, finding some cat-cows, we inhale, drop the belly, gaze forward, arching the spine. Exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the chin, pressing the ground away. Moving with your breath, inhale, draw the chest forward, gaze forward. Exhale, rounding. Exhaling completely before we start to arch the spine, inhaling. Good. Take a couple more like that. Go at your own pace. Inhaling, arching the spine, and then exhaling. Beautiful. Inhale, come back through center here, that nice neutral tabletop. And then we're going to take our left leg and bring it out to the left. So our right leg stays right as it is. Left leg is straight or mostly straight. And then the sole of the foot is down on the ground. I'm not sure you guys can see that, but toes can be slightly pointed in or just pointing forward. And then we're going to come back to the same position of the upper body as our tabletop, right? So the belly is slightly pulled in and we're pressing the ground away with the hands. Hips are right above that right knee. All right, now that we're set up, we're going to cat-cow again. So we inhale, drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Notice what is different. Inhaling to look forward, we've got that left leg extended. Maybe you start to feel a little bit of a stretch on that inner left leg, maybe just the left hip in general. Take a couple more, feel what you feel. Inhale, exhale. Last round here, inhale, drop the belly, look forward, exhaling, rounding the spine. Good. Inhale back to that nice neutral spine. And then take your right hand, walk it forward just a little bit here. And then I'm going to open my torso to the left as I move my left leg back to the back of the mat. So that might just seem a little complicated, but I promise you it'll make sense in a second. Then we're going to take that right lower leg and we're going to turn it back behind us. So the goal is for us to be in this kind of modified side plank here. Our shoulder is over our wrist, our hip is over our right knee, and our left leg is straight toward the back of the mat. All right, beautiful. Take a big inhale, reach your left arm up and then over the left ear, creating a big arch from the fingertips of that left hand all the way to the left foot. As you inhale, get nice and long. See if you can reach farther with your left hand. And then as you exhale, see if you can make your arch deeper. So your left hand starts to reach maybe slightly closer to the ground. We'll do that again. Inhale here to get long. Nice and long. And then exhale here to sink deeper. Take one more like that. Inhale long. Exhaling deep. Beautiful. Take an inhale. Come up back to that modified side plank. Bring your left hand to your left hip and then lift your left leg. So as you lift your left leg, you might notice your weight transfers a little more into that right hand. That's a good thing. Grip the ground with your right hand. Flex your left foot and really strengthen that left leg. Squeeze the left thigh as much as you can. Good. Take an inhale here, lift that leg a little higher. And then exhale, lower it just a little bit. Slight, controlled. Inhale, lift it about an inch. Exhale, lower it just an inch. Do one more. Inhale an inch. Exhale, lower it an inch. Good. This time, inhale, bring it forward. Forward. It's hard to see this in the video, but forward. And then exhale, reach it back behind you. As you reach it behind you, resist the urge to move the torso as much as you can. Inhale, come forward. So we're moving laterally here. The foot comes forward, the hips stay in the same place. And then we exhale, move that left leg back, keep it just as high. Do it one more time. Big inhale, move it forward. Go slow, exhale, slowly moving that leg back. And then once it's back, lower the foot. Lower the foot. Good. Take an inhale, reach your left arm once again over the ear. And then from here, start to lean back, press your hips slightly forward. Gaze at your left palm. So we've got a side bend here and then a little bit of a back bend as we reach that left hand back behind us. Take an inhale here, get long once again. And then exhale, sink a little deeper. Do it one more time. Inhale long. Exhale, sink into the pose. Gorgeous. Inhale, bring your left hand down to the mat. Turn forward. Reset your limbs. Face back of the mat. And then find your tabletop pose. Whew. Take your breath in. Find your neutral tabletop. Maybe you shift a little side to side, settling yourself back in tabletop pose. All right, I'm just gonna do a quick switcheroo here, turn myself around so that you can see the other side, but you guys are gonna stay where you are. Take a deep breath in. Take your right leg out to the side. Sole the foot down to the mat. Good. Keep everything else the same in that tabletop pose. When you're ready, inhale, drop the belly, gaze forward, pull your chest through the window of your arms. Exhale, round. As you round, think about pulling your hip points toward your ribs. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round. Moving at the pace of your breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, come back through center here, neutral tabletop. Walk that left hand slightly forward, and then we'll take that right leg and swing it around to the back of your mat. Good. Lastly, your lower leg, your lower left leg comes back behind you, and we're in our modified plank pose again. Good. From here, reach your right arm over the ear. Reach it toward the front of your mat. Take a deep breath in, get longer. Reach longer from your right foot to your right fingertips. Maybe close your eyes. Feel what you feel. Inhaling long, exhaling, bending, sinking deeper into the pose. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale, get long, and exhale, sink a little deeper. On your next inhale, draw the belly in, come up, bring your right hand to your right hip. And then from here, we shift the weight a little forward into that left hand and we lift our right foot. Flex those toes. Shifting that weight into the left hand, we grip the ground a little, use the fingers. Good, from here, inhale, lift your right leg a little higher. Exhale, lower it just a little. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Do it one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slightly lower. Good. Now inhale, draw that right leg forward. Keep your hips in the same place. See how far you can get that foot in front of your body. And then exhale, bring it back. Keep it just as high. Reach it back behind you. Good. Inhaling to bring it forward. Exhale. Move it back. Inhale. Go slow. Go with your breath. Exhale. Shift it back. Shakes are okay. They're good. It means you're getting stronger. Bring your foot back down behind you this time. And then we reach that right arm up once again. Gaze to the right palm. Inhale, reach long. And then exhale, find that little back bend. A little, a lot, doesn't matter. Gaze to the hand. Lean back. Send the hips toward sky. Take a breath in. And a breath out. One more round of breath here. Big breath in. As you exhale, that right arm comes down to the mat. Shift the legs back to face the back of the mat and find your tabletop pose. Right away, widen your knees, bring your toes a little closer together. Shift your hips back, arms forward, child's pose. Drop your head. Drop your head, relax into the pose. Breathe really deeply and slowly. Come back to your breath. Let the belly expand, maybe against the thighs as you inhale. And emptying completely as you exhale. Good. On your next inhale, lift up slightly, walk your hands out to the right, and then let your head come back down to the mat. You might even walk your left hand a little farther away from the body and a little farther to the right. We're stretching through that left side body, the left lat, etc. You can drop your head again. Breathing into your left side body. Take one more big inhale. Exhale completely. Inhale, come back through center here. Take your left arm and reach it underneath your torso. Palm faces down. Use the hand to pull your body a little bit to the left. And then rest your left ear down, threading the needle. The more you walk your left hand to the right, the more stretch you'll probably feel in your upper back. If you need to, you can pull your right hand in a little closer so that you can press into the ground with that hand too. And if this doesn't feel good, you can always do a more traditional version where you bring your right hand down in front of the face. Do what feels good. Breathe in and breathe out. One more inhale and exhale. Good. Reach that right arm out again if you moved it in, and then slowly bring yourself back to center. 2 straight arms, child's pose. Drop the head for just a moment. And then inhale, lift it up, walk the hands out to the left. And once again, dropping the head. Finding length here through the right side body, walking that right hand a little farther forward and to the left as you need. Big breath. Inhale, exhale. One more inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, come back through center, child's pose, and then we take that right arm and reach it underneath us and out to the left. And as we walk that hand to the left, our torso starts to open, our chest starts to open to the left, and we can set our right ear down. Good. From here up to you, if you move that left hand in front of the face. What we want here is enough pressure into the ground to relieve some of that pressure on the head as we lay it on the ground. We don't want to be crashing into the head. One more round of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, coming out of it, back into our child's pose. Drop the head once again here. This time, bend your elbows. Bring the palms of your hands to the upper back, to the back of the neck, wherever they arrive. Back of the head, even. Seeing if you feel a little bit of a stretch through the upper arms. Take a breath. Good. Go ahead and release the arms down. Walk the hands in just a little bit. Tuck your toes under. Lift your knees. Send the hips up, downward facing dog. Take your time getting into the pose. If you're just waking up, probably is your first quote unquote standing pose of the day, I would imagine. So go easy. Walk it out, bend one leg and bend the other, stretching the calves, backs of the legs. You might even keep a nice bend in the knees here in the pose, seeing if you can bring the belly a little closer to the thighs. And then making sure we're dropping the head, pressing the ground with the arms. Take a big inhale here. Exhale it out all the way. Next inhale, lift your right leg high, three-legged dog, point that right toe. As you exhale, come forward, bring the knee with you, shift forward, and then take that big step, right foot down between the hands in this lunge stance. And then go ahead, right away, bring your your left sole of the foot down, your left heel down. Good. Finding that 90-degree bend of your right leg, we'll inhale coming into warrior two. Cartwheel the arms up, nice and wide. Sink into the hips, sink into the legs. Look over your right middle finger. Take an inhale, bring the shoulders up to the ears. And then exhale, lower them down, let them sink back down. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, sink them down. Good. Inhale here, reverse your warrior. Reach your arm to the sky. Keep the bend in your right knee. And then exhaling, we come back through our warrior two into side angle. Forearm to the top of the right leg. Reach your left arm over your left ear. In this pose here, I had my favorite teacher tell me, act as though you're smelling your armpit, and then look at your hand. So there's your head position and your gaze. And it's gross. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, bring two hands down to the mat, frame your right foot, lift your back heel. Inhale, easy twist. Reach your right arm to the sky, gaze to the right hand. Good. Exhale, come back down. We'll move in and out of that one. Take an inhale, open it up, reach, gaze to the right palm, the right thumb. Exhale, bring it back down, 2 hands down. Send your right leg back, 3-legged dog, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Find the pose, find the breath, inhale, and exhale. Let the head hang. Inhale, lift your left leg high, 3-legged. Exhale, coming forward, big step, left foot, front of the mat, between the hands. Drop your back heel. Set up for your warrior 2, and then inhale, come on up. Cartwheel it up. Reach strongly with your arms out in either direction. We'll do it again this side. Inhale, reach or draw the elbows up to the ears. And then exhale, let them sink down. Once more, inhale, elbows up. Exhale, let them sink. Good. Inhale, reverse it. Reach with your left hand. Keep the bend in your left leg. And then coming through our warrior 2 into our side angle, forearm to the leg, sniffing the armpit or whatever, gaze to your right palm. Take a breath in and a breath out. One more inhale. Exhale. Bring your palms down. Make sure that right hand is under your right shoulder and come up on your back toes. On your next inhale, open it up. Simple twist. Gaze to your left palm. Exhale, bring it down. 2 hands down. Inhale, open it up once again. And then exhale, 2 hands down. Press the ground away. 3-legged dog, left leg back, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Take little steps, little tiptoes toward the front of your mat, and have a seat. Have a seat. Good. I'm turning to face you, but you don't need to turn. Crossing the legs. Bring the hands to the knees for just a second. Sit nice and tall. Maybe close your eyes. Take a breath in and a breath out. Good. When you're ready, we're going to bring the legs out in front of us. We're going to set up for a more restorative version of a forward fold. Although if you prefer a non-restorative version, I'll also offer that. So we're going to start with knees pretty bent. And from here, we're going to bring the fingertips down to the ground and just inhale, sit nice and tall. And then exhale, we'll start to fold the body over the legs. So we'll curl the chin in at the end here and rest onto the legs. This is your modified, rather, your restorative, wonderful, relaxing version of a forward fold. And from there, you can start to straighten your legs a little bit more if you like. As you straighten your legs, think about bringing the torso with you, right? So rather than letting the legs just come away from the torso, we're leaning forward as we sink down and straighten the legs, keeping that connection between the belly and the thighs. And if at a certain point you'd like the legs to be straight, you'd like to reach for the feet, that is fine. Keep the belly glued to the thighs, please. And drop your head. Breathe in and breathe out. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my neighbors are washing their cars. So maybe you're listening to my neighbors spraying down their cars, but breathe in and breathe out. Even in your forward fold, you can think about that inhale makes you longer and the exhale brings you deeper. Take one more round of breath here. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale slowly, use the arms, press yourselves up to a seat. And then from here, bring the hands back behind you in whatever way feels best. Fingertips can point back, whatever you like. Knees are bent, maybe widen the feet a little bit. Keep the chest nice and tall here. And then exhaling, send both knees to one side. Good. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, send them to the other side. Good. Inhaling through center. And then this time, exhale, send them over to one side and really press that knee that's directly in front of you into the mat. Now, try not to press it down so much so that it totally lifts your hips, especially your left hip, off the mat, your left glute, right? See if you can try to keep both butt cheeks, both glutes, down on the mat, and then guide gently that left knee down toward the mat. Good. Inhale through center, exhale. Take it on the other side, letting that right knee, or whichever knee it is, the knee that's right in front of you, pull down toward the mat, trying to keep your sit bones down. Good. Let's take one more other side. Inhale, center, exhale. Other side. Inhaling through center and then exhaling. Good. Inhale, come through center, walk your hands in, sit yourselves up, come to that nice seated pose. Once again, bring your hands to your knees, to your legs, whatever feels good. Once again, and sit tall, close the eyes, close the eyes. We'll close our little short, always feels so short, little morning practice with a deep breath in and out all together. So when you are ready, we'll inhale and exhale.